We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy, Tommy G. I'm probably going to be coughing and muting through most of this show. I am dead. I am sick, as you can tell. I mean, I usually look like shit. I look shittier now. I wasn't even going to make the show today, right? But I have to be here on Stay Cashin show.
We're live.
To talk
What
to,
up? Let's get weird.
Hold on. To talk to Bill Rupp and Joey Rackets. I know they want to talk some Mets baseball on top of the football. So we will get into that. We will talk about the playoffs. We will talk about yesterday's disgusting Monday Night Football game. We'll talk about each game that went down, college football, recap it all, give you bets for tonight games. But before I go to Evan or Rackets, I would like to know, Bill Rupp, how you feeling this morning?
Good. A great NFL game last night.
I mean, you did great on it.
Anytime you cash a plus 2,000 and a plus 700 in the same game, followed or preceded, how you say it?
What's exactly like that?
Preceded by.
Presented by Manscaped.
Preceded by a plus 650 of Hurts, 2 touchdowns. So I would say it was a pretty fucking good afternoon.
Okay, and nothing at the end of the night fucked your day up a little bit, or?
Yeah, I mean that extra point where it went over it kicks it over the score thing, and somehow it's good. They don't take in fact that it would go doink.
Right.
Like if you kept putting the pole up higher, like, all right, this is the pole. This is the higher. It would hit it, right?
Right.
But no, they think the football is going to go woo right through it.
I mean, that is stupid that going over the goalpost is in. It has to go within the goalpost.
It's the same thing as baseball, though. Baseball goes over the foul pole. It's fair.
But here's the difference. If you hit the foul pole, it's a home run.
Yeah. If you
hit the goalpost, it's
I guess.
It's a doink.
That's the difference. So
it's a doink.
That shockingly, that's actually not what I was talking about. I was talking about something else. Joey Rackets, how are you doing today? Do you have any idea what I might be talking about?
I mean, I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, huh? Evan Hand, my favorite producer in the world. I dragged myself up from the dead to be here to talk about something. Do you have any idea what I want to talk about?
I have no idea. I've been off the grid for 2 days. So
yeah, I've been basically, I haven't even been off this bed or this couch for the last 2 days. What I did want to talk about was the New York Mets. Did anyone get a chance to watch the New York Mets last night?
None of us here are Mets fans. We're Yankees fans, so probably nobody watched it.
You hear that, Evan? Bill's not a Mets fan.
I mean, I'm a Yankee fan the whole life. Rackets is, and I mean, you don't like anyone.
I like
you
everyone.
Don't like any team, so you could just say, I am an ape, and I don't like teams. My name is Tommy G. I like no teams so that nobody can make fun of me when I'm a fan all season. I mean, how miserable is it to not even follow a team all season? You denounced the Yankees in the beginning of the year.
I did not.
You denounced them. You said if the fucking coach was coming back, you were done. So
no.
You were out of the Yankees.
I have the video.
How shitty does it feel not to even follow a team?
Hold on.
You're so scared about getting made fun of that you won't even follow a team.
So what I did
for the Mets, who I'm not even a fan of.
Not even a fan of.
Not
even a fan of the Mets.
I'm so much of a fan of that shitty team. I'm not even a fan that Uncle Danny was denouncing them, and I told them they had a chance. So their own fans were going about against it.
Uncle Danny was shitting on him a week ago.
Uncle Danny's the worst. Uncle Danny's the worst fan in the world.
He said this at the trade deadline that Uncle Stevie fucked it up. It was over then. They needed 2
Really? When they got Vogelbach and all that?
No, that wasn't Vogelbach and
fine.
Rupp.
Look at Vogelbach. He's great. Look at this guy. He's great.
He was good. He had a good week.
We had a good week. Yesterday, Rupp.
Rupp was nothing.
By the way, I will say this. Evan, Rackets, my Padres are through. My Mariners are through. My Yankees, who you guys declared dead on this show, Evan, a month ago. The Yankees are done. The Rays money was flying in from Joey Rackets, plus 3,500 on the Rays, plus 3,000 on the Orioles. I came on this show on August 18th. We could pull the tape and said, guys, listen, I said at the beginning of the year, my Yankee fandom will not be the same. I was close to turning in my pinstripes. And I said, I will not, because I've dedicated too much to this team, but we're never winning a World Series with Aaron Boone. And I still feel that. We'll beat the Indians, and then we're going to get smacked by one of these other two teams, just like Buck Showalter. Certain coaches are just bad in close games. They can't win big games. Aaron Boone's one of them. We're going to be disappointed. We're going to be let down. Well, the three of us
It's not Buck Showalter's fault.
I mean, it is. So
it's not.
It's part of it is his fault.
He had no hitters. Nobody to hit the ball.
But you guys thought the fucking Mets were going to fucking roll the Padres. You guys thought the Mets were going to roll till the Dodgers. You thought this team was ready. You thought they were going to win the division.
Now they had no chance. They had no bats.
Evan, as an unbiased person on this show, did it sound like
you can't win?
Had no chance?
Does it sound like what?
Did it sound like Bill thought the Mets had no chance all year?
Bill was pretty high on the Mets.
Did I bet the Mets?
Right. Oh, no, I don't want to hear about that. Rackets. Did it feel like Bill thought the Mets had no chance this year?
I thought the Padres were just going to lose just because the Padres fucking suck. But
right,
there's no way there's no way they get past the Dodgers.
They're going to get swept by the Dodgers.
They get fucking smacked by the Dodgers.
Swept. Look at the Dodgers head-to-head against them this season.
Okay. We'll see about that. First of all,
I'm not a fan of anyone.
So I'm a fan of three teams.
I could go back and I could say,
dude, I'm the biggest Mariners. I am to the Mariners.
All of his teams are playoff teams, right, Rackets?
Oh, these fucking losers. So Bill Rupp is just.
He's not even giving me any credit on the Mariners either. He's just like, nah, they're mine.
Well, no, Rackets was on board. I mean, they were mine.
No, Rackets, give it to him.
It's fine.
He took a playoff team from last year, called it his team again.
Evan,
so he did all right.
Evan,
called a playoff team. I took a team that hasn't done shit in 20
more money than anybody.
And they won 101 games.
And got fucking.
Where's your 101 game winner?
Out of the playoffs.
You took a team who made the playoffs last year, got worse, and snuck in this year.
Because of Rackets' team. Evan, just so you know, so what Bill's referencing here is that last year when no one liked the Mariners at all, they were my Orioles. To what Rackets is talking about. What's that sound in the background? Is that mine? No. So the Orioles and Rackets this year were my. Why am I hearing myself?
I hear echoes.
Me too. Talk again.
It can't be mine, or I wouldn't hear it.
I think it's Rackets.
Okay, I think it's always Bill. So
I don't hear
headphones
shit.
on.
Or you don't hear it. That's why it was probably you. I still hear it.
It's Bill.
Bill.
I got headphones on. It's not me.
Now
I muted Bill. And then,
This is the same fucking place I sit every time we do the show.
all right. Do you hear that still?
Yes.
Bill.
It just started. It literally just started.
Bill.
he's muted.
Okay, now do you still hear it?
No,
it's gone now, Bill.
I can't fix it.
You can't fix it. It's sitting like this. Maybe go to your screen.
The sound.
I clicked the same fucking link for the past year.
Bill, we've never used StreamYard before.
We used it the other day. Numbnuts.
Right. Can you
Turn
go
your
to
sound
your
down.
YouTube and see if the volume's on it?
No, it's got to be something with it. Just turn down your sound a little bit.
It's not the volume.
All right. Just fucking
that's better.
It's better now.
It's gone.
Yeah, just stick your phone in your mouth and jam it as far down your throat as you physically can.
No, now it's not. It's back.
Just, I mean, you're gonna have to mute Bill when we're not talking. Call me an ape. Oh, talk to an ape.
Listen, I'll be back later. Go ahead,
No,
do the
you're
show.
fine.
I got catfish. I got fucking Long Island audit. I got a lot of shit to do.
So what happened, Evan, last year was everyone's laughing in the chat. I love this company. I hate this company. I hate everyone except Evan. I like you. Rackets, you're fine sometimes. Bill, you're a garbage person.
Sometimes. Don't give me it all the time.
When you're not teaming up with that fucking ape. So, yeah. Oh, he's so much better muted. So, Evan, so what happened last year was before this season, I declared the Mariners as my team. I loved them. I was like, this is my team. This is my squad. And I rode them like a horse, right? And they almost made the playoffs. But they had a good year. They did great. And now this year, I went back on the Mariners, like Rackets would go back on the Orioles next year. Rackets, are you not going to be on the Orioles next year?
No, 100%.
Right, so I'm still on the Mariners. He said it doesn't count because I didn't pick a shitty team because they did good last year. But they were my team from last year.
I think it counts. That's like picking the Bengals before they made their Super Bowl run.
I did, which I did. So I'm still on the Bengals, and I got to suffer through this bullshit that I'm watching every fucking night, which we'll talk about in a minute. But the Mets are an embarrassment. I said on Twitter, Evan, 5 weeks ago, the Mets had an 11-game lead. The Yankees were collapsing, right? Collapsing, where everyone was saying they might not even make the playoffs. It was so bad. And the Giants and Jets were hoping for 5-win seasons, right? That was New York Sports Talk Radio. Today, 5 weeks later, the Yankees are about to start a series after getting off a bye. The Giants and Jets are like a combined, 7-3? And they're calling the Mets the biggest disappointment in franchise history. What a difference a month makes.
I did a short on that too, or like some clips on YouTube. We can pull that if we want.
I mean, I would love to. So, Bill, do you think the Mets season was a failure?
Yeah, they didn't get to the World Series.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a start. That's, acceptable.
Oh, I said it was over, and fucking when they trade deadline, they
You did. You declared the Mets dead long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Right, Rackets, he declared the Mets dead.
They were dead, and Marcy got hurt.
Trade deadline.
The best player got hurt, and then they were out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You did. Thank God we don't have 100 shows. Chat, I'd like to know what you think about Bill declaring.
Tommy, I don't like any teams unless they are in the playoffs.
I mean, I can't help that my teams are in the play. I had a team that shit the bed. The Giants are a team that I've backed for a long time. They shit the bed this year because of Gabe Kapler. I own when I have a shitty team. I'm not a Padres fan, but I bet the Padres to win the World Series because we were arguing. I thought they would. I bet the Mariners to win the World Series. I have 2 World Series bets.
And you owe me $1,900.
All right, that's not what we're talking about. Yeah, I owe you $1,900.
I mean, you never win a bet.
I was on some fucking teams that fucking Rackets made me bet.
You never win.
My team was the good one.
Actually, his team was the good one.
Yeah, it was the good one.
It cost me $1,000.
If you had Toronto and you didn't have the stupid Giants, it would only been $900.
Yeah, but it's still, that's the thing that got me in the bet. I started betting on the damn fucking Blue Jays after arguing about the vaccine shit, and then I added the Giants.
I would have actually owed you $100.
By the way, can we just talk about the Blue Jays for 1 second? Teoscar Hernandez came out in the 4th inning and took a fucking curtain call after his second home run when they're trailing in the series, and they ended up losing that fucking game. Good job, bro.
What?
Fucking retard.
I didn't even see that.
Teoscar hit the first home run in the 1st inning. They went up 3-0. He hit his second home run. It was a solo shot in like the 4th inning. He comes out for a curtain call because they were up like 9-1 or something at that point. They ended up fucking losing that game after his curtain call.
Who did they lose to?
That was the game 2. It was game 2 against the Mariners.
Say it. Let's go, Bill Rupp. The Mariners. The heart of the Mariners. You know what? The Orioles were a great come-from-behind team this year, too. Got to give them credit. A lot of heart. The Mariners, great come-from-behind team. Mets got down 7-1 and fucking folded up shop. Folded the 10th up and fucking left and did it again in game 3. Embarrassing. Sorry, Mets fans. You're an embarrassment. We never want to hear your fucking name again. Now, the question is for the 3 of us before we pivot to football. How into the Yankees are you? The reason I say me and Bill are still Yankee fans and Rackets is because me and Bill only abandoned the Yankees because fucking Aaron Boone's there. Even though Bill said it wasn't Aaron Boone's fault and blah, blah, blah.
First of all, I never abandoned the Yankees.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So
I say the Yankees are going to lose to the
we
Astros.
abandoned hope for a World Series. Right. But we still kept it. We're still Yankee fans. Fucking Rackets literally is probably rooting for Cleveland.
No, I'm not.
Wouldn't you agree? But Rackets is like, he hates the Yankees.
Nobody's rooting for Cleveland.
I don't hate the Yankees. I saw them collapsing in the middle of the season, and I wanted to make a profit off it. That's all.
No, you went Orioles, so therefore you became a division rival.
Well,
you can't pick a team in the division. That was fucked up.
Okay, so this is how I kind of defend that. Well, going forward, it's kind of difficult because they're good now, but beforehand, it's like if the Orioles really impacted the Yankees' playoff odds, whose problem was it? Was it the Yankees' problem or was it the Orioles' problem? Now, going forward, they're good enough that they're going to impact them, but this season, they shouldn't have impacted it at all, which is why I was completely fine with riding them pretty much all season.
And luckily they didn't. Tommy G was
And
right.
they didn't, but they could have. They only finished 3 games out, which, man.
Yeah, but I mean, you know.
Do you think the Mariners are going to beat the Astros?
Yes.
I
wow.
don't know, man.
So now we finally have Tommy committing to
I've been committed to the Mariners for 2 years.
actually committed to it, guys. It's not like he
tell you
goes
this.
on No Mercy and he
You
says,
ready for this, Bill?
oh, something in the next 25 years. Hey, you know what? What happened to the fucking monkeypox, Tommy G? The whole country's going to shut down on the monkeypox that you predicted. Where the fuck is that? I haven't heard of monkeypox fucking thing in a fucking month.
What does that have to do with what we're talking about?
Has everything to do with it. You always like to talk, but then when you say something, I knew no one ever says you just said it. So you know what? Fuck you and your monkeypox.
Yeah, you ate your bumps.
Yeah.
Rackets. Is it me or is this?
I told everybody they're shutting down the country. They're shutting down the country. Monkeypox. I told you.
Dude, this kid believes every conspiracy theory I've been pushing for the last 3 years all of a sudden, doesn't he?
I love it. It's
He
so
preaches
funny,
he's a flat earther now.
No, I'm here. I'm here for fucking, you know what? You know my buddy Long Island Audit? Fucking, I'm here. Fucking Rupp Audit. I'm here to fucking audit your ass.
All right. Well,
every time you fucking say something from now on, I'm on it.
Wow.
There's no more not paying attention. That's why I just pushed you to say Seattle. You didn't know what I was doing. I pushed you to say it. I said Seattle. You said Seattle. I fucking pushed you all in like we're playing poker.
I've been all in Seattle forever.
You're short stack.
I have.
I made you go all in with fucking ace fucking 2. You're fucking shitting yourself.
I've been all in Seattle.
I got aces. You got fucking nothing.
This kid's a crazy. You're lucky I'm sick and I can't even fucking like rebuttal you because you're so
fucking
insane.
Bill Rupp audit.
Bloomfield
audit Tommy G from now on.
Bloomfield
anytime you open that stupid mouth, I'm fucking gonna audit you.
I mean, he just wanted to get off the Mets so bad he went to monkeypox.
He started yelling.
I'm dying now. I'm dying.
Anything he predicts from now on, I'm fucking on it. And I just baited
Seattle
you.
Mariners.
I just baited you with that Seattle.
Houston. What do you mean baited me? Like
I baited you. I had fucking.
You have no baseball team left.
I had top stack, and you're sitting at fucking seat 5 with little stack, and I made you go all in.
What?
You got nothing.
You got nothing.
Oh my God. This is what happens when the Mets lose, guys. You're watching the fucking implosion of fucking Bloomfield audit over here. Fucking crying like a bitch. Just
here to audit your ass.
Let me ask you, Bill. Well, who comes out of the AL?
The Astros.
Rackets?
Yeah, the Astros.
Fucking losers. The Mariners come out of the AL.
You know what he's going to say, Rackets? This shows once they lose or get
the problem
smacked.
I have with the Mariners, they can't win it in Houston. That's the only issue.
You know what he's going to say, Rackets, when the series is over? Well, they were the underdog.
Yeah.
That's the Rupp thing. But no, I will not say that. Listen, I truly think they're going to beat the Astros. I truly do.
Okay.
This isn't like a cool thing. I truly think they're going to beat the Astros.
You're truly an idiot. We'll see.
I mean, listen, I also truly thought the Padres would win the series. People thought I was an idiot saying they were going to beat the Mariners were going to beat the Blue Jays. I mean, I think the only series I got wrong was the fucking Cardinals one where I thought they would beat the fucking Phillies.
And they took a 9th inning, 6-run fucking collapse to do that.
So, yeah, I'm excited for baseball tomorrow. We'll talk about that a little more in a bit. Let's first talk about this Monday night game yesterday. Then we'll break down the Sunday slate real quick. Talk about a Sunday night game yesterday, and then talk about the Monday night game today. So, start with last night. Can we even make more than 2 bets on a primetime game anymore?
Nope.
Like, is it even possible to do it? Like, they're all just fucking so rigged. Like, whatever you think is going to happen, like tonight. What is everyone saying tonight? Let me pull up here the odds percentages.
They're saying Chiefs in the over. It's probably Raiders in the
flying over, right? I went to FanDuel today. There was fucking 6 guys that walked up next to me while I was there. Every single one of them. You ready for this, Rackets? 94% of the money is on the over 51.5 tonight.
Look at the Chiefs.
4.
Look at the Chiefs too. The Chiefs are like 76%, I believe, and the spread's moving toward the Raiders.
The money line is 90% bets on the Chiefs. The spread is 72% of bets on the Chiefs.
And it went from 7.5 to 7.
I mean, it's going to be what, 17-10?
Pretty much.
I mean, you
23-17.
can't even bet it.
23-17, something like that.
You can't even. Dude, last night, the fucking Bengals and the Ravens played 2 times last year. Burrow threw for 941 yards, right? 941 in 2 games. It was the most of any quarterback versus another team in any season in football history. The most amount of yards in 2 games. I think he had 30 yards at the end of the first quarter. The games were 41-17 and 41-20. 7 points in each of them. And we're sitting last night praying for a fucking field goal to make it 10-10 at the half. I mean, what do you do tonight? You guys tell me. What do we do? What happened last night? Talk to me. Someone explain it to me.
Go ahead, Bill.
Primetime games are insane.
I'll tell you what happens. What happens is Travis Kelce needs to get one fucking little catch, and as soon as he gets that catch, Bill Rupp goes to 4-1 in the 4 deep league. That's what fucking happens.
What they tuned in for. That's what they
one catch.
4 and what, Bill?
I mean, I don't know. You're about to lose, Ev, so I don't know if you'd be talking.
You know that.
You're about to lose to the 0-4 Night Coast.
4 and 1.
Oh, you're letting Nikos get a win, Evan.
We lost the locker room. It's like Matt Rule week. We're getting rid of the.
Evan, did you really lose to Nikos?
I
mean, we had Constantino and Nikos with 0 wins each, and you just gave
Evan's
Nikos
got
a
a
win.
chance. He's got Devontae Adams.
He only needs like 7 points.
Nikos has no one, so I mean, he has a.
Oh, so what are you talking about, Bill?
He's
I
got a
have
shot.
5% chance to win.
Of course he's got a shot, Bill. He needs 7 points out of Devontae Adams.
Well, I mean, listen, if you guys are predicting an
Bill
under,
is so bad at this. He doesn't even.
you guys are predicting an under and no game, then that's what it's going to be what it is.
3 for 30 and he hits it.
Listen, anything could happen. We know the best players go down early.
Stop
injured.
Stop pretending you know anything about seasonal. Evan.
I'm 4-1.
So are the Giants.
I'm in first place.
Bill is
The
the
only
Giants.
card I lost to was him.
Bill is the Giants. All right, so Evan's going to get the W. Good. Keeping Ghost and Constantine. We need them in the basement. By the way, who was the highest scoring team this week?
Probably you.
I think it was me. If it was not like a point difference, 160 points out of the God Squad over there, Tommy G's team.
The Team Fantasy Fever, Hancock has another person to play, their kicker.
All right. Well, you know that big win off Rackets last week turned my team around.
So you will
Let's
not.
stay on track. We're literally people are tuning out by the second because they don't give a shit about our fans.
I mean, I don't think anybody tuned out.
Probably not, but I just don't want to talk about fucking seasonal fantasy anymore. We'll do that at Rupp and Rackets, fucking 5:30 p.m. in the Discord.
Like when you win, we get to talk about it then.
Bill, I scored the highest points in the league.
No, you didn't.
Talk about
No,
it.
you didn't.
Right now, I'm on a 3-game winning streak.
You didn't score the highest points.
I won this week. I'm going to win next week. I'm the best.
No one cares.
I'm on
People tuning out.
I'm doing this with no quarterback.
People are tuning out. No one cares.
We had
My
one
goddamn team: Damian Pierce, Justin Jefferson, C.D. Lamb. I'm on Ross St. Brown, Curtis Samuel, Fryermuth, Brees Hall. I'm fucking stacked.
No one cares.
Stacked.
Look at them. They're just they're leaving by the second.
So what do we think of it? Seriously, guys, I'm being dead serious with this. Okay, we've had a lot of games that we've had a lot of opportunity to play the opposite of, take advantage of FanDuel boosts. What do we do tonight, Bill? I'm going to ask you, Bill. What do we do tonight with a 52 total, 2 teams that should shoot out, plenty of opportunity, and guess what the fucking FanDuel odds boost is? Kelce and Devontae Adams each to have 50 yards.
Me and Ev.
So we know one of them is not fucking getting 50 yards.
Sorry, Ev.
I just need 6 points.
Yeah, you just need 30, and fucking Bill just needs 1.
So I'm going with Kelce first touchdown again.
No. We'll go through the bets in a minute. We haven't even recapped this week. I'm asking you, Bill,
I think they score a lot of points.
What do we do with these games? Can you pound an over?
I mean, you just got to find the right bets to make.
No shit. What is that sentence?
Hashtag analysis.
They're doing what they got to do.
Thanks. They're going to do what they got to
You
do.
got to find the players who are doing what they got to do and then make better bets.
Yeah, that's fucking it.
You gotta pick the winners.
Bill, how do we attack these primetime games that keep going under and keep
Listen, I mean, go to Kelsey.
Just got to find the right bets.
Kelsey, all the way tonight. Not only is he on my team, he's going to go nuts.
I don't know. I'm so gun shy. So yesterday, Evan, did you see what happened to me yesterday with my bets?
I didn't.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. So during the day let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, pending 16 with the Chiefs money line and 4. So heading into last night, right? Heading into the shit show that was last night, I was 16-4, okay, on bets where players didn't get injured. Okay, 16-4. So they're slaying shit.
Mm-hmm.
Freiermuth gets hurt. Barkley gets hurt, misses his over-under by 4 yards. Watson gets hurt. Bridgewater goes out in the first play. Cooper Kupp gets hurt at halftime and limps through the whole second half. Literally, Higgins gets 10 snaps. Every player that got hurt in the NFL yesterday, I had a prop on. So I end up fucking not even making any fucking money yesterday because 19 of my fucking guys got hurt in the middle of their fucking outings. So forgive me if I'm sitting here going, what the fuck are they going to do to fuck us tonight? As I slaughtered that slate yesterday.
You called it with the concussion, though, when we were talking about it last week on Thursday or Friday when we were talking about the just the slightest, like, if they think you have a concussion, you're out of the fucking game. And we saw it twice this weekend.
It's going to be the worst thing for props going forward in the world. It's going to be the worst fucking thing ever because anytime you get hit in the head now, you're out. Bridgewater got cleared of the concussion and still wasn't able to go back in.
It is the Dolphins medical staff.
I mean, that's true. But I mean, it's literally to the point where the second you see someone get hit, Naheem Hines on Thursday night, we had Naheem Hines. I mean, he was crippled. Fuck. Goes out in the first quarter, first play right there. Lost all my same game parlays. And he got 2 targets and a carry in the first 3 plays. Gone. See you later. Players just can't stay on the fucking field. And that doesn't even count. Bill lost the touchdown parlay because of what? Damian Harris
got hurt.
I mean, no one can fucking play through a whole game.
Now
the
I just found out.
Guy get hit hard, he's out.
Now I just saw DraftKings fucked me yesterday too. I lost my same game parlay last night because they didn't have Chase 50. They only had Chase 55 on DraftKings. And what does he get? 50.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, not every sickness is COVID, you fucking retards in the chat. Everyone's like, what do you have? Do you have COVID? I don't fucking know. I'm sick.
Who cares?
I don't know what the fuck. What am I going to do different?
Am I going to take a test? Shut up.
Wear a mask.
Yeah.
Get vaccinated.
But everyone's like, do you have COVID? Probably. I don't fucking know.
My mom asked me the same thing. She's like, do you have COVID? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I'm sick.
What do you think? I'm going to start swabbing my fucking nose to find out what am I going to do different? Okay, if I have COVID, I'm going to drink fucking hot tea and honey and fucking take ivermectin. If I'm fucking sick, I'm going to fucking drink hot tea and money and take ivermectin. What the fuck's the difference? Who cares, you fucking losers?
Take a bottle of NyQuil, you'll feel better.
It's the flu. I've been saying it for 3 years. It's the flu. You want a fucking Bloomfield audit, Bill? I've been telling you COVID's the flu for 3 years. Running around like a fag.
You have been sick.
I'm looking like goddamn Darth Vader.
You have been sick an awfully lot lately.
I've been sick once.
No.
Once.
Sick. No, you were sick now, and then you were sick before.
Yeah, I had COVID fucking 6 months ago, and I'm sick right now. I always get sick this time of year. Is it a fucking change of season?
And you had that rash problem.
I did not have a rash, Bill.
It cleared up.
What are you, Constantino now?
I mean, listen, you told me about it.
I never would tell you about it, even if I had it.
Oh, so you did have. So you did have the rash.
No, if I had a rash, you'd be the last.
You're saying that there was a rash.
You would be the last person I would tell if I had a rash, because you'd be fucking telling the whole goddamn town.
Oh, I'd want to see it.
Bill is basically.
I'd want to see it. If there was something on that rash.
You want to see my cock?
Oh,
Weirdo.
one of those pimple popper videos.
Oh, you're disgusting. You're a disgusting, horrible person. All right, so let's run through the games yesterday. What we learned, what we saw. By the way, you guys believing that Russell Wilson has a torn lat or something like that?
He's got a torn vagina.
I mean, I would lean to believe it because he's looked so bad. Like, it's not even like he doesn't even look like he could throw a football. So I would.
So here's the thing. So Jimmy Garoppolo had that exact injury at the end of last season. Nobody found out about it until after the season because he didn't blame it. He didn't blame it on anything. So now
because he didn't throw a ball more than 18 yards the whole year.
Oh, also true, but he also wasn't fucking trying to get any pity potty from the media. And all of a sudden, like Russ has it and it leaks to the media 3 days after.
Yeah.
So the biggest bullshit is that the Falcons could possibly be 5-0, and Tom Brady gets called.
Oh, that was. Let's start there.
Every bullshit. Fuck? I mean, that was.
How do people not realize NFL games are fixed after watching that roughing the passer call on Tom Brady as the Falcons were coming back on him? How? How could you ever argue that NFL games are fixed, Bill?
I mean, that was very bad.
It was a tackle.
Disgusting.
One of the worst calls I've seen.
And it's Brady every time he gets those calls.
Every time.
That was like egregious. That was like.
I mean, what did you want him to do? What did you want the guy to do? He tackled him and brought him down with his body. I mean, what did you want him to do?
Because Brady rolled over, it was a penalty. It's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, that's just like you need to investigate the refs in that game. That's it. You need to investigate them.
And what actually, Tommy, it was you that posted the tweet about the ball tracking data, right? In the thing last night. How come we have ball tracking data that can tell you the exact pinpoint middle of the field down to the 100th of an inch, but we're still measuring first downs with a chain?
I mean, listen, I've been saying it forever. It's Bill Rupp. Bill Rupp fucking.
Well, how does a field goal? That was an extra point count that fucking should have been doinked.
I mean, that's a rule. It's a stupid rule, but at least it's the rule.
Stupid.
But I'm telling you, when you wonder all that shit, why do we still have, first downs being measured by an old man fucking eyeing it up from 20 yards out from an angle? Why do we still have orange chain? It's so they can rig shit. That's the only reason why.
It's fucking wild.
So they can rig it. So they can, manipulate the games. We all know that happens. That's fine. That's why we've moved more towards betting. Listen, I'll tell you this. The one game I knew was rigged coming into this week was the Seattle game, right? That was the game I told you. Why are the Saints -6 in that one? We were saying it all week. That was my favorite bet of the weekend. I slammed the Saints in that game. And honestly, the Saints gave up a couple big plays where they should have definitely. Saints dropped 40 with Andy Dalton. How? Someone knew something. That's why. Because that line shouldn't have been 6. And everyone and their mother was betting the Seahawks. I bet the Saints everywhere. I think it was my only side to start the day, and they covered the 5.5. I mean, they know. But how about Taysom Hill, huh?
Dude. Stole all my Kamara touchdowns.
Yep, me too. I only needed one.
That was annoying. Kamara had 23 carries, too. It's not like he was getting all the work.
23 carries, 6 receptions.
Yeah.
Great. Great day for Kamara.
That was a crazy day. And listen, Geno Smith is kind of good.
I'm starting to get there, too.
I think we have to
I'm getting there.
Like, some of those throws were fucking ridiculous.
You made some nice throws to Lockett.
Yeah. I Lockett prop that hit. Love that with DK on Lattimore.
Hey, the adult dating site is back. Oh, it's gone.
Jesus Christ. So is Geno real? Do we agree that Geno may actually be like pretty good?
I'm not gonna say it yet, but he's got my attention.
I mean, I hate him, but he's kind of good.
I made a bet that the Seahawks would have the least amount of wins in football too, so he's making that one pretty bad.
I did that.
Making that look bad.
I have that same bet. That's not going well. That may end up being a team that you never thought it might have been. Lions go get fucking shit stomped by the Patriots, 29-0. I think that's more Amon-Ra St. Brown, Swift. I wouldn't overreact, but I mean, the Goff regression was inevitable.
Can we say that the Patriots defense is like kind of good? Like they just shut down Aaron Rodgers last week. The Lions, they're not amazing, but they were the number 1 scoring offense in the NFL coming into this week.
Damian Harris
shut down.
Gets hurt. Damian Harris gets hurt, ruins my fucking touchdown parlay. I mean, ridiculous.
Stevenson looked pretty good. I like Vermont.
I mean, dude, I like Zappy. I think Zappy's better.
He looked good.
And I actually like Mac Jones coming out. I thought he'd be good for a Belichick system. Reminded me a little bit of Brady, where he doesn't have that super talent, but like good game manager, like should be able to. Mac Jones trash. Zappy, you got to keep Zappy in there for now. He actually looks okay in that spot. Bears Vikings, who gives a shit? Obviously, Justin Jefferson went ham. Chargers Browns, nothing to talk about there. I mean, that ending was kind of crazy, though, right? That was a fun game.
Yeah.
Austin Eckler rushed for like 180. Chubb rushed for 140. Like that was a good one. Let's see. Steelers Bills. I mean, dude, biggest bet of the weekend. The only double max that I had was fucking what is that? Josh Allen over 1.5 touchdowns, minus 165. It was on MGM. He had 280-yard bombs in the first quarter.
They completely screwed Pickett. I mean, I don't know what they did. They transformed him. Like, that practice during the week must have killed him. I mean, he wasn't running. He wasn't like, I mean, Freiermuth getting hurt was a big killer, but that you got to let them do what he's able to do, bro. Let these kids unleash themselves. Let them, if the guy wants to run, let him run.
I thought this was a bad time. I honestly thought it was really stupid. Like, I've been looking at Ritter, who you guys know I like. I didn't think they should have brought Pickett in yet. When they replaced Trubisky last week, we called it versus the Jets, but that was dumb. You're literally talking about at the Bills, then versus the Bucks, the next 2 games. Like, these coaches and these franchises need to be smarter than this. You have a gauntlet going on right now. You have Bills, Bucks, at Dolphins, at Eagles for the Steelers. You know what? Trubisky, go ride that fucking gauntlet out. You go get eaten alive by these 4 teams, and then we'll bring fucking Kenny Pickett in to play the Bengals, the Colts, the Falcons in those 3 weeks. I don't understand why these teams don't look at the schedule and understand you need to fucking time the start of their career in spots to put them in success. I mean, you brought him in against the Bills, and now he's got to go play the Bucks, and then he's got to go at Miami. You're setting the kid up for failure the first.
Yeah, and then listen, he's gonna start next year, right? And then if he starts out like, let's say 1-5 or 1-6, everyone's gonna be calling for him to be replaced, and then his career is basically over. That's how fast it happens.
You can't be bringing him in when they did.
Daniel Jones is only there because they have no one else. If they could replace Daniel Jones.
Yeah, no one's going to get the leash of Daniel Jones.
If they could replace Daniel Jones with anyone else, anyone.
I mean, speaking of Daniel Jones, the Giants go out. I mean, listen, I think the Packers suck. I don't think the Packers are a very good football team. I think Aaron Rodgers is not as good without Devontae Adams.
They have no receiver.
Aaron Rodgers doesn't care about football. And, we did hit the Cobb prop and then hit Cobb live. That was a spot that I loved heading into the game. So we started off the day great. And then Giants went out and got a win in London. That's the first real win I could say for Giants, where it's like, well, you're still not good.
I mean, Daniel Jones was hurt, right? He did no running.
He passed well.
Did no running the first half. And then the second half, he says, for us to win, I got to pull it down. Fuck my ankle. And he 50 yards or whatever he had on the ground after that. Bro, for him to win, he has to either to be able to run and then throw those passes on the run like he did, when he rolls out. But that's it. I mean, if he starts fumbling or intercepting, his game's done.
Yeah, I mean, listen. You got to give the Giants some credit after that win.
And Saquon's a beast.
He's a monster. Yeah, he's going to be hurt for the rest of the season, though. Watch, now he's going to be done. He's only got a good 4 or 5 weeks in him before he breaks down. But the one thing I will say with the Giants, though, is they're extremely well coached. Wink Martindale, Dayball.
Wink Martindale?
What?
Wink Martindale?
Yeah.
Is that a game show host?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It is. Martindale's the other coach for the Giants. But I like that fucking staff, Rackets, on the Giants.
Brian DeBole's from the Bills, man. He's good. He's awesome, dude. He gets the guys going, man. You could see him even during that game yesterday. He was fucking pumped up on the sidelines. He was going nuts.
Right, what do you think of the game show host as the defensive coordinator?
Listen, Price is right, dude.
Yeah, if you're gonna have one, it's one.
That is his name, right, Bill?
No, I had no idea.
Don Martindale is their defense. They call him Wink. Martindale.
Yeah, that's a game show. It's Wink Martindale.
They call him Wink. That's his nickname.
Well, because if you have the last name Martindale, you got to be Wink.
Right. So, I mean, it's kind of weird to give someone the nickname of someone else who had their name. But that's a good scheme. I mean, listen, I like what the Giants are doing. I like how they're playing. It just shows that in today's NFL, listen, I would say 2 of the worst coaches in all of football coach the Bengals and the Rams. Sean McVay. I mean, then you got the Broncos. Like, every coach sucks. Giants are showing that all you need is good coaching, and you could actually make the playoffs, even if you don't have any talent. That's how bad the coaching is across all sports right now. So I think the Giants will be okay. I think they're going to hang in games. They look tough. Jets, where's Evan? Evan, get back here. There he is.
Let's fucking go. 2 weeks in a row, I gave my dog of the week being the Jets. I didn't give it on the show, but I tweeted it. Dog of the week, the Jets, they covered both times. They both won outright, money line plus money. We're going to keep it going into next week. They're playing Green Bay. They're going to start.
Are we ready? Are we back? Are the Jets for real?
Listen, I know we beat a third-string quarterback, a third-string rookie quarterback, but you guys have to understand the New York Jets just hung up 40 fucking points on one of allegedly the best defenses in the NFL. That is a problem.
Yep. I agree.
The Jets are legit. The Jets are legit.
I've been saying it, man. That fucking Zach Wilson is going to fucking bring this. If they would have just started fucking Bill, what do you call him? Major Applewhite? If they would have started Mike White to fucking start the season instead of Flacco, we would have definitely probably walked out of there with one more win.
At least.
At least one more win. And we'd be sitting in a position where we may be 4-1 right now. But I mean, listen, the Jets, look, here's the thing about the Jets. And I know a lot of people think me and Evan are biased because we're Jets fans. Dude, we hated them last year and the year before. Like, they have a ton of talent. There's a ton of talent. Breece Hall and Michael Carter is that's one of the best running back combos in the entire NFL right now. That's how good they're playing. They have a good tight end in Conklin. They have literally Garrett Wilson, Corey Davis, Elijah Moore. There's talent all over this offense. And then if Zach Wilson could just keep it together like he's been doing and not have to play from behind, I mean, dude, this is a team. This team's going to be a problem. Maybe not this year, but this Jets team has a lot of potential if Zach Wilson could just avoid throwing interceptions.
And the Jets had one of the best draft classes I have ever seen. People are saying this. It's not just me. We got Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, Sauce Gardner, all of these guys.
Sauce Gardner,
starting. Breece Hall was a second-round pick, already broke a Jets rookie record. Sauce Gardner's locking down Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, all these guys. And then Garrett Wilson, he's just coming into his own already. We're young. We're going to be nice.
Yeah, I mean, I think we need to get someone in the chat just said Elijah Moore is invisible. I don't really understand the invisibility of Elijah Moore. They do need to re-engage him because he was fucking nasty last year when he was getting the touches. But again, don't want to talk about the Jets too much, but this team is young. This team is fun. And I'm going to keep betting on him. I like that I could finally bet on the Jets. Any other games here on this list, Bill, that you wanted to talk about from this week?
No, that was it. Just
Titans Commanders was kind of a little bit of a, whatever game. Texans Jaguars Rackets. You were fucking shitting on me. You said it soon. I'm going to have to admit that Trevor Lawrence is good. No.
I hit that live under just so I could defend myself in that game.
Yeah.
My under 33.5 was a fucking joke.
Do I still need to admit that Trevor Lawrence is good?
No, not right now.
Not yet.
Maybe in a couple weeks.
All right, good. So for right now, I'm off the hook. Don't think there's a worse team, honestly, than the Carolina Panthers.
Dude, I said in the chat yesterday, I said Niners by 1 million. I fucking forgot. When I was at work, I put in a bet. It was Niners minus 20.5. Totally forgot I even put it in. I'm fucking right at the end of the game when they scored, they're up 25. I'm looking at my account. I'm like, where'd this fucking money come from? And all of a sudden, minus 20.5. I'm like, let's go. I forgot I fucking even made this bet.
Love it, man. My favorite thing was making fun of everyone on DJ Morris, their number one wide receiver, coming in. I told them, you guys keep underestimating how bad Baker Mayfield is. Let it happen. Keep doing it. Eagles. What's up?
Baker's out for a few weeks now with a high ankle sprain.
Best thing that could happen to them.
Rule just got fired, and now I guess Christian McCaffrey is not happy with the Panthers.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey needs to leave that team immediately. The Eagles struggled a lot against the hapless Cardinals. I mean, Kyler Murray's dog shit, isn't he?
They went up 17-0, and then it was tied.
Well, this is what I keep saying with Jalen Hurts, dude. It's like this dude plays well with a lead. If you look at Jalen Hurts, he looks amazing, like Lamar Jackson. Like they're the same. They look amazing when they have a lead. All of a sudden, when the game gets close, they're doing shit where you're like, yo, what are you doing? And what the fuck? What are you doing? But Bill, good call on the 2 touchdowns for Jalen Hurts. You nailed that. And I like, Bill, what they do. They're the only team that basically tells you, hey, we're about to quarterback sneak, okay, right now. And they put Hurts under center, and they line Miles Sanders like he could reach out and high-five him from here. They put Miles Sanders right behind him. They snap the ball, and he just goes and pushes him over into the end zone. Like, why not every team do that? Put a fucking lineman behind him and just tackle him into the end zone now that it's legal. The Bush push.
I agree.
Burrow did that last night.
What's up?
They did it with Burrow last night.
Yeah, just every team should do it. It's the most. How about the fucking Bengals getting down to the 2 and not running the ball once? I mean, dude, the worst coaching in the world.
My buddy had a pretty big touchdown parlay that needed Joe Mixon last night.
I had a monster one I would have hit with Jamar Chase, who had that one opportunity that was ridiculous. That's pretty much it for the weekend. So overall, takeaways, guys. Anything you've really changed your mind on heading into next week?
Not really.
Yeah,
No.
pretty much the same too. All right, cool. Let's talk about the game tonight real quick. Then we'll talk a little baseball, and then we'll get the fuck out of here. So Monday Night Football, Raiders, Chiefs tonight. Where are you guys leaning? Let's talk total. Let's talk total and sides first on this one. We are looking at the lines. Let me pull up all the books so I don't just have FanDuel up here. Odds. Boom. Hold on, I gotta open my tab. All right. So across the board, we're looking at basically mostly sevens with a couple 7.5s at Bet Rivers and MGM. On the Raiders side of the ball, this line opened at -6. It's up to 7.5. Total was at 50. It's up to 51.5, 52 at Bet Rivers. And we're looking at the money line opened at -240. It's up to -375. Our subscribers have a parlay with the San Fran money line and Chiefs money line. So I already have a small vested interest on the Chiefs to win the game on the money line for even money. Bill, what are we looking at on the sides and totals for this one?
I don't think I'm going to play either. I don't really like any of that. It's too high of a number, 7.5 for that. And the total's too high. So I think it could go over, but I'm not going to bet it.
Yeah. Listen, if this game were being played Sunday at 1:00, I'd be targeting the over. Rackets. You love to go against the herd. 94% of the money's on the over. Is Joey Rackets going to be coming in with an under bet here?
That's probably where I am. Yeah. Like we were talking about earlier, 75%, 72% are on the Raiders on the spreads. And that line has moved down to 7. So it went from 7.5 to 7 with 25% of the bets on it. Lean the Raiders on the spread, Chiefs on the money line, and total under.
Okay. I honestly will tell you, I think I'm with Bill here. I don't think I'm going to be playing. I don't think I'm going to be playing a side in this one. I think I'm going to lay off the sides. I may end up teasing it maybe with something, but I just don't have a good feel on the side or the total.
I feel like the Raiders always give the Chiefs fits.
Yeah. And I feel like it's one of those games where what I want to do is what everyone else wants, right? Like I don't like primetime games where I'm betting what everyone else is betting. I did it last night again with fucking
me too.
Game that should have gone over, and it's just like we gotta stop. These primetime games are just they're rigged. They're fixed. How do we factor in this odds boost, Rackets? Kelsey and Devontae Adams each have 50. That's scary.
Man, go with Hunter Renfrow.
What's
Waller.
that?
Go with Hunter Renfrow, Waller, anybody but those guys. I don't know.
I mean, that seems nerve-wracking. Bill, is that going to worry you at all?
Absolutely not. I'm all over Kelsey. First touchdown, anytime touchdown. Yards, love it all. My man.
Let me see Kelsey against the Raiders.
Let me go here for a second. So that's what I'm afraid to do. I haven't even dug into that yet because one, I've been sick as fuck all morning, but two, last time I did the fucking primetime games. Almost the worst thing you can do is look at the history because all of a sudden it's fucking the exact opposite, like last night.
Okay, Kelsey has 1 touchdown in the last 6 games against the Raiders.
Tonight will be 2.
I'm going to give you a bet here, okay? Here's the way we go on this game. Are you ready? Are you ready, Rackets?
Yep.
Are you ready, Bill? This is going to keep us completely off the faction grid. This is going to keep us in fucking left field. We're not going to have to worry about any fucking anything on this one. I am going, Evan, get your pen out. Isaiah Pacheco over 22.5 rushing yards as my absolute, by far, favorite bet of the day on this game. It is only available on 2 books as we are speaking now from what I see. Caesars and BetMGM. Isaiah Pacheco over 22.5 rushing yards. Love this bet. I love this kid. I think he's a little fucking stud. Bill, this is the kid out of Rutgers, Pacheco. This kid is so fucking good. I was actually kind of high on McKinnon this year. I thought he would get some burn after what we saw them using him a lot at the end of the year into the playoff. This kid's just basically taken McKinnon and said, no, my world. This kid runs hard. He's good. He's talented.
I like it.
And I like this fucking
It's a good
kid.
bet. It's a good bet.
He's hit 60 yards. Yeah, I like it. He's hit 60 yards in 2 of the 4 games this year.
60 yards against the Bucs, too.
As much as I want to go against you.
I can't believe you said you like it.
I mean, listen, sometimes you find one that I like.
Uh-huh.
It makes sense.
So how long until you're taking credit for it?
Sometimes you wake up. I mean, listen, I'll make that bet better later somehow.
Right.
Right.
Like the halftime, full-time
It's
draw.
inevitable. I mean, listen, you stopped playing that a long time ago.
No, I didn't.
I hit it.
Did not.
Hold on. I hit it week 1 when you weren't here, and I gave you credit.
Bill, that's when I let you do it.
No more. I've been playing it every week, every island game. I put it out.
Rackets.
You hit it again last night. Listen, Tommy, I mean, it's hard. You can't hit us plus 700 and a plus 2,000 in the same game very often. But here, at 4 deep, Rupp 45 did it.
Here's why I've been leaving it to you, Bill, because you've been in this weird mode of putting in like one bet on the primetime games. So you're putting in all the gadget bets. 1 touchdown each team each half, 2 touchdowns each team each half. This they get a field goal. You're putting in all the gadget bets. So I said, just put it all in yours, and you have the little gadget pack. That's my bet. It's my bet.
Got a point.
You put in the gadget shit, and I put in a million other props and shit.
Go gadget Rupp.
Yeah, go gadget Rupp.
Whatever.
Let me just see here, son. So last week we did see. I mean, listen. I think with the Pacheco play, it's actually this has a lot of opportunity of this kid really being. Clyde Edwards-Helaire has been great.
I said I liked it. I mean, I won't go on and on about this fucking guy.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about if we see an alt. I'm about to say. So if we see an alt, which I don't see anything yet for any of this, who knows how much it'll be up. How comfortable would you feel going up to this, Rackets? I'd actually go up to 40 on this. I think Pacheco 40 plus at like plus 300, if that shows up, would be something that I would want to do.
I just looked at his stat muse. There's 4 games. He's gone over 60 yards in 2 of the 4. So I'd be comfortable going up to 60.
Wow. All right. Yeah. So that's going to be my favorite play today. It'll be off the grid. Bill, what do you like with Kelsey? I know you said you like Kelsey. How are we playing Kelsey?
First touchdown, anytime touchdown. And then I'm going to have a parlay with his yards.
Okay. All right. Rackets, what do you like for this game?
4 deep. Parlay.
This game, I don't know, man. I kind of liked Kelsey until I just looked at all of his numbers, and now I don't really like Kelsey anymore.
Nah, you gotta always like Kelsey.
All right,
you always like Kelsey. You heard it here first. You got to always.
He's going to come through hard tonight.
That's it, Rackets.
Hard.
He's going to come through hard.
Yikes. Hard. As far as touchdowns go, let me see here. I didn't look at the lines for the 2s. Hold on. I don't know where they are. Oh, they're there. Your boy Pacheco is only 1,300 for 2 touchdowns. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. If I'm going to pick one over 1,000, I'm going to go with Darren Waller plus 2,200.
Okay. I'm actually looking at something on the Chiefs side of the ball here from the receiver standpoint. So Juju's over 46.5. Marquez Valdez-Scantling's 40.5. You got Mecole Hardman, who's sitting here. Where did he just go? Why did I just lose him? Where the fuck is Hardman? Anyone see Hardman on FanDuel? Did I just lose him? Am I losing my mind here?
What?
Is Mecole Hardman on FanDuel?
I don't see him.
Evan said we're disconnected.
I don't think we're disconnected, are we?
Maybe he got disconnected.
He may be disconnected. I think we're fine. I do have some interest in Hardman and Valdez-Scantling here. Probably not as much on Juju as the other two, but Valdez-Scantling actually leads the team in snaps with 200 compared to Juju with $182, and then Mecole Hardman with $150. So Justin Watson and Sky Moore coming in at 54 and 45. It's pretty much the three-man rotation that we're looking at right there. So I will have some interest. Is Evan still here or no? Do we know?
You said he got disconnected. There he is.
There he is.
We're back on. We're back on. So just anything you said in the past 2 minutes, just repeat that for a second. They probably.
Okay, I'm going to be looking for a secondary receiver, potentially Mecole Hardman here. I don't see his prop anymore on FanDuel. I don't know why it was pulled. Is it on any other books? 21.5 on Caesars, it says. Do you see it there?
What prop is this?
The same one I asked you 14 times, if you're paying attention.
I was paying attention, but I just didn't care about
Yeah,
it. Hartman, right? Hartman?
Yes.
See, I told you.
Yeah. That just shows that I did say it. You weren't paying attention.
I didn't say you didn't say it. I just.
Yeah, he's here. He's on MGM, 21.5. So I like that. I like Mecole Hardman over 21.5. Let's see. What else do we like here, Rackets?
I just found the bet that I actually like the most, and it's one of the double results. I think the Raiders have the lead at halftime, and I think the Chiefs end up winning the game plus 650. Raiders Chiefs double result.
Well,
Because we're gonna get all the frustration of the people thinking that the Chiefs are gonna blow them out in the first half. Raiders have the lead at halftime, maybe by like a field goal or something, and Chiefs end up winning the game.
I think this is a perfect game for halftime, full-time draw. Draw at half.
Not bad.
I think this is the 1 touchdown, 2 touchdown thing too, bro. So I'm going to go another one here. I'm going to go David Carr over 1.5 passing touchdowns.
Oh.
Minus 128. I'm going to go with that there. Any kicker props here, Bill Rupp?
No.
Bucker's out tonight.
Yeah.
No Bucker tonight.
Not in this game.
No. All right. The rest of the bets, I'm going to be spending another 2 hours digging into that. That's it. So I would rank them. Pacheco's my favorite bet. I like the Hardman 1 second, and I would say the Carr 1 third. As for the sides, really nothing. We got a money line on the Chiefs that we're just sitting on right now to close out a parlay. Before we get out of here, let's talk a little baseball because we're not going to be on here tomorrow or Wednesday. So the series start. If you're going to get these series odds in, Evan, give me Seattle plus 200 versus the Astros for the series. Seattle plus 200 for the series. I'm going to do a parlay, which is probably the easiest money you're going to find, with the Yankees series and Braves series plus 123, Yankees and Braves, and then give me the plus 195 on San Diego too. So I'm going to be going Yankees, Braves, Seattle, San Diego. Rackets.
You're insane. Dodgers win that series probably in 3.
Nope.
Four. I guess 7 games now. Dodgers. How come the Yankees are minus 220 with Cole on the mound against Kel Quantrill? Kel Quantrill sucks.
I mean, Cole sucks. That's probably why.
I guess.
I mean, I think that's just what's the opening game? It's 220 for the game.
It's 220. Yeah, it's 220.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. But, I mean, who fucking knows? It's Garrett Cole.
I like the Braves. Braves tomorrow. Astros tomorrow with Verlander. Yankees and Dodgers don't have a pitcher announced yet. Not sure what's going on there.
I mean, how is that possible? You've had off for a fucking week.
It says
yeah.
Who the fuck knows?
All their guys are injured. You got to remember, all their top guys are injured.
Well, then they're going to be losing to the fucking San Diego Padres. So.
I don't think it matters who pitches.
That's Clevenger. Meh.
That's going to matter. Dude, people are underestimating this. Like I said at the beginning when I told Rackets, and he just got proven really wrong. That's
I can take my L's. I don't care.
Dude, at least someone here does. The thing about the Padres that you got to be careful of, and the reason I didn't like the Mets in the playoffs, you can't slap together and string together hits in the playoffs. Every pitcher's awesome, right? Even shitty pitchers are awesome. Like, it just doesn't matter. You got to hit home runs.
Do you notice how we got all those first 4 and first 5 unders, like the first 2 days of the playoffs, just immediately right off the
Every
get-go?
pitcher's awesome. Every pitcher, like the
Playoff
shittiest
bowling balls, man.
pitcher, fucking Quintana comes in 7 scoreless, like nothing. Gossman looks like fucking Cy Young yesterday. Blake Snell, I think the Padres had a 1 ERA. The only team that couldn't pitch was the Mets, who have all the pitchers. But yeah, you got to have home run hitters. And that's what the Padres have, dude, up and down that lineup. Even their fucking guys like Grisham and Profar can send it. But, you know, when you're looking at Soto, Machado, Josh Bell, Drury, that's a deep, dangerous lineup. You get a hold of 1 or 2 when these games 3-1. The Padres defeat the Dyers this series, and it's going to be awesome. Bill, what do you like?
Yankees, Dodgers.
Is that a game 1 parlay?
No, I like it for the series. Both of them plus 117.
Okay. So, Evan, do you have that?
Yankees, Dodgers parlay.
Okay. Let me see. Does Evan have it on the sheet?
He's heading in now.
All right. Padres plus 200 there. All right. So that is our baseball rundown. NFL rundown is all done. We're ready to rock. We're ready to go. Bill's going to go watch Long Island Audit. I'm going to go watch The House of Dragon. And we'll get ready for some Monday Night Football tonight, 5:30, Rupp and Rackets. Joey Rackets, final words.
Rupp and Rackets, 5:30 in Discord.
Ah, fuck.
Yep.
What?
Not a day off, Bill Rupp. Not a day
I
off.
wanted to watch fucking TikTok for the next 4 hours. Oh, Bill.
Tomorrow and Wednesday, Bill. Tomorrow and Wednesday.
Oh, Bill. Poor Bill. Has to do a 30-minute show.
No, we have show tomorrow too. Fuck.
I did
Wednesday.
I did No Mercy this week.
Wow. So brave. So brave.
Fucking a lot of work, bro.
Stand and applaud, Bill Rupp. Bill, final words.
Rupp and Rackets, 5:30 in the Discord.
I won't be there. I'll be sleeping like a motherfucker. Evan, final words.
No, you won't. I'm calling you.
You can call me all you want. I'm going to put you on silent. Final words, Z.
We'll see you guys Thursday for the absolute toilet bowl. That will be that game.
That'll be the shootout. Me and Rackets are going over on that game. I promise you that. Fucking Thursday, Washington Commanders, Chicago Bears, 37.5 total. That game is going to shoot the fuck out. Watch.
Wentz is going to have 4 touchdowns.
I'm more comfortable betting props in that game than tonight. That's after what I've seen with these games tonight. If this game ends fucking 17-14, I'm never betting another one of these fucking primetime games again until the next primetime game, in which I will definitely bet it.
All right, I got to pee. Come on.
I'm literally, that was the sentence before I say goodbye. So instead of telling me you have to pee, Constantino, why don't you just go?
Pee, guys. Got to pee.
I don't need you anymore. We're done. You said your final words. Get out of here. For Bill Rupp, that piece of fucking flaming human garbage. Joey Rackets, Evan Hand, and myself, I am Tommy G. Good luck. Stay cashing, motherfuckers. Tune in 5:30 to Discord.
Let's go!
Suffer, Bill. I'm going to drag this out as long as I can so that Evan can't shut it off.
He's gone.